BBC initiative to air the interview part of the documentary India's Daughter, which is based on the horrific December 16, 2012 gang rape in Delhi, has kicked up an interesting controversy. The documentary, apparently made by Leslee Udwin, an English lady, to air world over on March 8th on the International Women's Day, notwithstanding the fact that it evoked strong protests all over Indian states.
Leslee Udwin, who claims herself as a rape victim, interestingly justifies the screening of the documentary for its ultimate value for sensitizing gender issues. She also appeals to view the documentary before prejudging its ultimate value in creating awareness on gender issues. She claims to have highlighted that Mukesh Singh, one of the convicts, was remorseless during her conversation with him and stoically listened to her like a robot. But in the same tone, she claims that the convict in the Tihar jail, whom she interviewed, also unabashedly justifies that, according to her, reflects the brazen mindset of the convict.
If that is her understanding, how come she allowed that to be included in the document? If that she did, doesn't such exhibition of such brazenness of a convict, that too before a camera, will send wrong signals to a sensitive and civilized society? Yet, few feel the controversy needs to be viewed in a broader perspective. They claim that there are quite a few issues that need pragmatic consideration, and the first one relates to the journalistic ethics and values of both BBC and its Indian partner NDTV, considering the sensitivity of the issue in India's cultural milieu, which still remains male chauvinistic.
2. Lack of judicial accountability, particularly a one-year-long delay by the Supreme Court even to post the case for first hearing is rank banned, having placed it in fast-track case mode. Why should there be a delay in disposing of such a high-profile and public interest case by the Supreme Court? What will be its societal fallout? Should the Chief Justice of India take immediate action to dispose of the case with utmost expedition?
3. What is the procedure for filming of the convicts in Tihar jail? In particular, when the case is in the court for final verdict? Who are responsible and accountable for such lapses? What action should be taken against defaulters? Ironically, the media is divided over the issue of violation of journalistic ethics and values. The rival media groups are crying foul against each other, with the support of crony panelists justifying or opposing each other stridently. As a result, there is a confusion galore as to who is justified or not justified.
Hence, it is high time that the judiciary wakes up and speaks up on judicial accountability. There is growing public disenchantment over the phenomenal delays in adjudicating court cases. In particular, the Supreme Court has certainly not demonstrated judicious expediency to dispose of such a high-profile case. That apart, how come the former Union Information and Broadcasting Minister during UPA 2 tenure, Manish Tiwari, granted permission to film the documentary without informing the Home Ministry under which the jail administration functions? This is in the wake of Leslie herself admitting that the permission was granted in 2013 when Tiwari was the INB minister in Dr. Manmohan Singh's cabinet.
How did the jail authority permit the filming without informing the Delhi Police Commissioner and the Home Ministry? However, the contents of the documentary have been debated threadbare by various media channels. What is left for imagination of the public? For those considering grave damage to the nation thanks to media rivalry, the damage has been done.
Be that as it may, the BBC is bound to air it on 8th March, International Women's Day, world over, with the exception of India. Surely, India's law cannot refrain or restrict the BBC on the global scale. It's sad but true. The Indian media, especially the electronic of late, in their mad competition, indulging in the worst ever mudslinging, even at the expense of their own prestige as well as national interests. That's a fact.
News Desk, Mango News.
आज मैं कहता हूं कि देश को समृद्ध बनाने के लिए राज्यों को समृद्ध बनाना है। देश को सशक्त बनाने के लिए राज्यों को सशक्त बनाना होगा।